Hello and welcome to Fattest Guys in the Room. I'm your very beautiful host, Josh.
And I'm Colin, the other host.
The other host? You're not going to give yourself like a descriptor or anything?
I
Well, come on, man.
beautiful.
Come on. Can you not
Hot?
like just run with me?
Hat?
You're not even the hat one. I'm the hat one.
Oh, yeah.
See,
Yeah.
look, hat.
There you go.
All the time.
It's a toque.
Hat.
It's a toque.
Yeah, Zoe picked this color out for me this morning.
Oh, nice.
There were 3 on the counter. I was like, hey, can you go grab me a hat and some sunglasses? And she picked this color.
Nice.
This is the
Fits
color.
you. It fits
It
you.
does?
It
You
does.
think so? Yeah,
Yeah.
I like pink. Pink's
know.
like my favorite color.
I know. That's why it fits you.
Yeah. But anyways, so, Colin,
What?
our sponsor. Have you heard about them?
I have.
Have you? Gotcha.
I thought you weren't going to do it.
I know. All right, so first things first, let's get into our sponsor. Our sponsor, currently our biggest, awesomest sponsor, who lets us do pretty much whatever we want, is QEH2. They are a Denver-based IT company, and they help with all sorts of stuff nationwide, from being crazy about your emails not coming through all the way up to, your car broke down and there's a server in the back that overheated because the car broke down. So the server got way too hot, and then it needs to be rebuilt. So, yeah, that's a really weird, obscure
that
one.
was.
Yeah,
That's like
Yes.
getting the insurance at
Yeah.
a video rental place. Pay 25 cents.
Yeah.
If you
Yeah.
put the VHS on your dashboard.
yeah, and it melts.
And it melts. I
Yeah.
remember our local one, the video superstore.
Right.
It had one hanging from the ceiling, just all melted.
All
This
melted.
is what it could look like.
This is what could happen. But I mean, that's a thing that happens. So you leave your laptop in the car, people do that, and it gets way too hot, and they go to turn it on, and it just cooks itself, and it's done.
Yeah.
So QH2 will help you with that. Reach them at 303-688-7531 or online at www.qeh2.com.
Sweet.
And we have another quick one. Just real fast. So if you go to our website and there's an affiliates section right there at the beginning, click that Instacart link. If you don't know about Instacart's that thing that will deliver groceries right to your door, so you don't have to talk to anyone because Corona, because you're antisocial. I've been using it for years. But Instacart, click that. We get a little bit of money every time you place an order. So thanks.
Grocery shopping is my favorite type of shopping.
Yeah, but now it's all online. I love online shopping, and so
Yeah.
I love grocery shopping online.
Grocery
so yeah,
online.
go to fgitr.com and just click the little Instacart link and make a little account, and it's actually pretty cool.
Nice.
It's like $10 a month, unlimited deliveries. So
Fantastic.
yeah, so you get the free delivery, and then that's nice. I use it like 4 times a week probably.
Sweet.
I seriously do. Like, I use it so much.
Yeah.
It's like I don't want to take all the kids.
Yeah.
Sorry. Anyways,
So Josh,
but we only endorse stuff we believe in.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
We
Like
endorse the
that's
stuff that we use.
That's who we are as
we've used
people.
this stuff.
We only endorse people we believe in.
So how are you fat this week?
Oh man. So if you want to talk about how I was fat this week, oh my God, I've been so fat this week.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Dish.
Oh man, just awful. Well, I don't know what it is. It's we started doing the diet thing again. It's just hard, you know. It's hard. It's hard to get back into those good routines. And then I'm stupid pants McButtface over here, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm like, no. If I cut calories, I'm gonna lose a ton of weight.
Yeah.
And so remember how we talked last week, like health affects everything,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And so yesterday I had like a combined total of like 800 calories
Whoa.
for the whole day.
Jeez.
Yeah, and that's not good.
No.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Not at all.
That's not good. So you know what ended up happening?
What?
I was really sad.
Yeah.
I was really upset.
Yeah.
I had no energy. I was weak. It was awful. And Shelby, she's perfect. I love you, Shelby. She's like, we're going to order you some McDonald's right now. She's like, what do you want, baby? What do you want? Right? Because she knew, right? She's like, you had what? What did you have for lunch today? I was like, protein shake.
Yeah.
What? And I was like, oh, just 1 scoop.
I watched you have that protein shake.
Yes,
too.
but I only had 1 scoop, right? And you're supposed to have 2. So I essentially, I had a breakfast burrito in the morning because we make low-carb breakfast burritos so we can stay on keto, right?
Yeah.
And breakfast burritos are awesome. So I had a low-carb breakfast burrito, and then I had a protein shake. And then that's all I had till like 8 o'clock.
Oh, man.
And so I was also kind of sloshed.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the alcohol hits you really fast.
Yeah.
And I only had 2 drinks, but I was like, where am I? I don't know where I am. So
Man, I don't think I was that rushed in the food department. We had chicken nuggets for supper because we had to get out to baseball.
yeah, Well, there's nothing wrong with
rained
that.
out, to be
Nothing
rained
wrong
out.
with that.
Yeah, but like I only had like 4.
Oh.
Yeah. Like I got home from work and it was like, here's some, eat these, and then we're going to baseball.
All right. First reference of the day.
Do it.
So you know how you have that 6-piece chicken nugget?
Yeah.
I would like 4. Take 2 of the nuggets and shove them up your... I want 4 nuggets. I'm trying to watch my figure.
Wow, we both had nuggets, except you had McNuggets. I just had nuggets.
No, I actually didn't have McNuggets.
Oh, you didn't have McNuggets.
No, I'm not a big nugget fan.
Yeah.
I mean, they're okay
We had the
sometimes.
frozen ones for the kids.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it was like, oh, it's the perfect thing right before baseball.
Kids love them.
Yeah.
Shelby loves them.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've just never been a nugget fan.
Got home from the rained out practice.
No, I had a triple cheeseburger.
Ooh, delicious. Those are delicious. Mm-hmm. So we got home from the rained out baseball, and then I ate steak.
You ate a steak
I had
when
le-
you got home?
I had leftover steak.
That must be nice.
Yeah, I had leftover steak from the weekend.
How's it feel to be rich?
Well, it's not very good steak. So.
It's like just a hamburger steak. Like it's essentially just beat to
Yeah.
beat to crap. Sorry, I almost
Ooh,
said swear word.
You almost did.
Beep.
No, it was just one of those flank steaks. It was
So
something real
Colin,
cheap.
you're still running like every morning though, right?
Yeah.
So you can't say that you've been fat this week because you've been very
Oh,
healthy.
I was just comparing to how I was eating.
How far do
yesterday.
you run every morning? Let's get into that.
It's just a 5K, just 3.2 miles,
3.2.
3.1.
Okay.
Just depends on the day.
All right. Cool.
But yeah, I've got a nice little loop around my house, tracked it out and what I can do and how I can do it, and so it's nice. It's got some hills, and when I feel like doing something different, I just reverse it. But
Put that thing down, flip it, reverse it.
yeah, flip it, reverse it. Wait, hold it, stop that, reverse that.
You didn't get that reference.
Willy Wonka.
No.
That was Willy Wonka.
No, my reference was Missy Elliott.
Oh no,
Put that thing down, flip it, and reverse it.
Oh yeah, no. Man, I know she's still alive.
Like playing Uno.
Because she hit the news like last year or something, but
Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to Missy Elliott in a very long time.
Oh, me neither.
Yeah.
That's just the only phrase that I know from one of her songs.
So yeah, I run
Yeah?
every morning. Still doing those stairs. They're awesome.
Oh
They're
yeah.
fun.
So wait, you do the stairs and you run every morning?
Well, I'll run in the mornings, and then if we do the stairs, it'll be at night.
Good Lord.
Yeah.
Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, if you're fat like me, don't just try to not eat. Do what Colin's doing apparently.
I keep on.
Apparently, this guy doesn't want to put on pounds.
I keep on breaking my personal best of getting under 2 minutes up there, and I'm down to like 1:47.
Nice. What's your 5K time?
Well, I run with someone, so sometimes we run really slow.
Well, but this morning you couldn't run with someone, so you ran by
couldn't-
yourself.
I couldn't run with someone, so
What was your time?
I'm around 28 minutes. So not
28 minutes?
not
Oh.
terrible, not good, but not terrible.
It's good. It's decent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
roughly
It's
10 minutes a mile.
It's nice, just leisurely stroll around.
It's a yogging.
there.
You're yogging.
It's yogging.
Yogging.
Yeah.
San Diego.
Yeah.
Yogging. Yeah.
So yeah,
You know what
that's
San
about it.
Diego roughly translates to?
I've heard, but I don't think we're going to say it.
No, I'm not going to say it.
So that's what I do. That's how I was fat. Running, doing the stairs.
So you weren't fat. You were fit this
I
week.
was not fat. I was fit. I guess you could say that.
Yeah, so see,
'Cause-
you were fit this week.
Even though Steamboat has been canceled,
Yeah.
I'm still going. And we're camping.
Yeah.
We got a site and everything, and I may still do most of it. Probably not the bike, because I don't enjoy watching people ride on the highways on their bikes when there's no shoulder. And
Steamboat is no shoulder.
And I'm not one of those people
Yeah.
that are going to.
Well, remember they like coned it off
Yeah.
so we would survive,
Yeah,
essentially.
they only let like the farmers
Yeah.
go by, kind of thing. So, but we're still going out there, and
Yeah, because that's a rough highway too.
Yeah, it is.
Like it's a ton of hills and
That's what made it so hard last time.
yeah, that's what she said.
Oh,
Heyo!
set you up for that one.
That's right. Yes,
Yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
the long setup.
Yeah.
The long setup. Maybe I took that little break to yeah, for those of you that don't know, I just had to take a massive break.
Just had a coughing fit.
Yeah.
It was fun. It was awesome. You can
Little
you
tickle.
Good? You good? You
I got a
maybe take a
little
drink. Take a
tickle.
drink of
A
something.
little
right there.
coffee.
Yeah. So, anyways, I guess I was fit this week. I wasn't fat, and it's been fun. I still like going out. The mornings are
Yeah.
so fun. It's awesome.
Mornings are awful.
Well, let's talk about August 1st.
Oh, glove slap.
The next one has been officially announced.
It is August 1st. And the reason that it's on August 1st and not in July, like we had originally planned, is because Colin just, he's camping every weekend in July, apparently.
Is going to Steamboat Springs still.
No. He's camping every single weekend in July,
So-
because I'm like, hey, what about this weekend? And you're like, no, I'm camping.
We could do
What
this
about
Saturday.
this
We
weekend?
could do
You're
this
like,
Saturday
no,
right
I'm
now.
camping.
We could do this Saturday.
No, you're camping.
No, I'm not.
You're
Next Saturday.
camping.
It's next
You
Saturday.
literally said you were camping.
I did not. I did
You're
not.
camping all the time.
So, anyways, August 1st, glove slap,
August 1st, glove slap.
baby.
Glove slap. Yes. So you're not. You actually might be fine.
Yeah.
Like in reality, you'll probably be fine.
Yeah.
Like I was thinking about that. Like, nah, he'll be okay.
I keep on thinking of good.
'Cause-
I keep of like good ideas.
Yeah.
And I want to bounce them off you. Like, oh, wouldn't it be fun to do this?
Yeah, yeah, but you don't want
to.
it. You don't want to
know.
give it away.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm the same way. Well, this one actually came from Shelby,
Oh, okay.
so I actually had to tone it down.
Yeah.
By half,
Okay.
because if we did the full thing, you might die.
And you,
So-
and you wouldn't die.
No, I'd be fine.
All right.
So,
good to
yeah.
know.
So I mean, that's
good
yeah.
to know.
I'd be fine. So you got to think of things that I'm good at
Okay.
that you may not necessarily be good at.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So just to help you out a little
All right.
bit.
All right. Yeah.
So yeah, but you still have no idea.
No idea. No, yeah. You told me wear shoes. That's what you
Yeah,
told me.
wear shoes.
Wear shoes.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
So
it.
I mean, that's the thing. Like the original plan was one thing, and then it's like, yeah, that's gonna be hard, like way too hard. And so it's like, okay, let's cut it in half. So yeah, so basically cut it in half, and yeah, should be good.
Awesome.
Should be good. Should be fun.
Yeah.
Should be fun.
Oh, they're always fun.
They're always fun.
All right. What are we talking about today?
So today we're gonna take a more relaxed approach. So last week we got
We got serious.
serious.
I mean,
We got
tears.
serious.
I'm sure people cried out there listening.
Oh
to
my
us.
gosh, yes.
I mean,
yes.
I was touched.
Ryan Reynolds, I know that we touch your heart on a weekly basis,
That's right.
but remember that we love you.
Yep,
So
we
whenever
do.
you want to come on the show, buddy, we'll have you. Okay.
reach out.
Can't pay you anything, but we'll have you.
Yep. We'll
So
have
if you just want to come, hang out, and talk, maybe throw in a little quick jabs, but that's what we're talking about today.
Ooh.
That's what we're talking about. And well, always.
Always.
He's always in there.
So what are we talking about?
Movies.
Ooh.
So we did a music episode.
We did.
Right? Where we talked about motivational music, stuff that you listen to while you're running, which right now I'm still on the weekend.
Yeah.
Because I found a song from like 2013 and I'm just obsessed with it.
Yeah.
And it's called Odd Look with
Yeah.
Kavinsky. It's amazing. So I mean, but aside from that, we're going to talk movies.
Okay.
Right? So Colin,
Yeah.
what movies inspire you?
Ooh, inspire me to do fitness or inspire me to bust ghosts?
Isn't that the same thing?
True.
Yes, it's true, Your Honor. This man has no dick.
Well, that's what I heard. Oh man, inspirational movies. There's so many different categories of like how I look at it, because there's the feel good, the football movies of
Sure.
the guys
Rudy.
who sucked, Rudy who sucked,
Rudy.
and they came back to win it all in the end.
The
There-
Miracle on Ice.
The Miracle on Ice. There's the ones where it's just the transformation of the actor or actress of what they had to do
Yeah,
to get
Space
in line
Jam.
with that.
Yeah.
I was going to say Space Jam a second
You
ago,
were
too.
not.
We watch it all the time. The kids
I
love
love
it.
Space Jam.
Kids love it. We watch it
Yes.
all the time. I could
Come
pull it up
on and
and show you.
slam. Yes.
So there's so many out there of what I look at, but I like
Sure.
to look at the transformations, like we talked about last week. Of you get jealous of the body that people
Yeah.
have, and
Yeah.
and knowing just what they went through.
Like
and what they
specifically
did.
Patrick Swayze in Point Break.
Yeah.
Like you want to get specific?
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze in Point Break.
Ooh. Yeah.
Oh my God, that dude.
Yeah.
Like he's just like shredded.
Yeah.
Like just shredded. Keanu Reeves looks like a fat guy next to him. It's hilarious.
Yeah.
You're not
Yeah.
going to start chanting now, are you? I might. Right? Like, I mean, I love that movie. And I love just Patrick Swayze in that movie. Just like shredded.
Yeah.
Shredded out.
Yeah.
Right? And it's like, how did you do this other than cocaine? Like,
Cocaine.
yeah, probably.
It was
Like,
the 80s.
likely. It
That
was the 80s.
It was probably.
Or was it the
cocaine.
90s?
I don't know.
I don't know. But Point Break's an amazing film.
It is.
And
it is the action adventure.
Gary Busey makes me jealous in that movie, too.
Well, cocaine.
Utah, give me 2.
Cocaine right there.
And they got the best meatball sandwiches. Give me 2 of them. It's just, hey, Utah, give me 2.
So, I mean, as for things that like inspirational, there's the music side of it as well. I mean, right now I'm gonna have a hard time picking them. Like
Hamilton.
Hamilton.
Hamilton's your inspirational movie right now?
Hamilton right now. We're in the middle of it right now.
I don't know if I can watch it. Like, I know it's going to be good, but I don't know if I can carve out 3 hours.
Well, this is going to be our third night if we finish it tonight. This will be our third
night trying to watch it.
And hopefully we'll finish it off.
So they should just break it up into episodes, though. Like, add beginning and end credits, like, 45 minutes in.
Why have the They have an intermission, but just break it out by, like, the storyline.
Yeah.
Of it all.
Well, no, that's how plays work. It's Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, and then sometimes Act 4.
Yeah,
right?
But they just had one intermission that lasted for a minute, and it's like, why am I watching a minute intermission?
Yeah, why would you even do that?
I would skip it.
Well, some old movies used to have that, too.
Well, yeah, but
they would
in
have
the theater.
Well, like Titanic, for instance.
Oh, my gosh.
Remember, it was so long.
4 hours
Like,
long.
and that is not an inspirational film.
No, not at all.
Like, no. Like,
Well,
I was in the
don't
Navy,
die.
and
Don't
it's
die.
like the worst film, like, you can watch. It's
Yeah.
like, okay, this is awful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're going to turn this off now.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
ugh.
But, okay, so let's go back. Inspirational
Go back.
sports
Inspirational.
movies.
Sports movies?
Sports
like, does it have
movies?
to be sports
I don't know,
specifically?
because, like, last night we were cleaning the house, and
Yeah.
I swapped. I swapped movie posters. I used
Swap
to have
movie posters?
movie posters.
Where do you have these movie posters
In my
your
house.
Like, where?
Downstairs. In my area.
Oh,
I
okay.
get
you have your own, you have your own little area?
I get to decorate the basement. That's
you're
my
so,
thing.
you're so cute.
And so I took out Fight Club. I rotated Fight Club out, and I put in The Enemy at the Gates.
Ooh, Enemy at the Gates is a good one.
No, my kids
That's
were
not
looking at it,
inspiring, though. We're trying to talk inspiring.
but
Fight Club's a little inspiring.
a little
almost.
inspiring.
Like,
But
it kind of is.
That's what I was getting is Fight Club's a little inspiring.
It is, because he's this normal dude.
Yeah.
And yeah, turns out he's not so normal, but he's just this normal guy who starts, and like, my favorite phrase though is like, you come here and you're a piece of clay or something like that, right?
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he's like, when you leave, you're carved out of wood.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh, that's cool.
Right.
Right? And then just Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
When he's like got the cigarette in his mouth, and he's just
And he
hanging out.
turns
He's got
around.
like the plate abs. Like, he
Yeah.
doesn't even have normal abs. They're like plates.
Well, I remember watching something a long time ago about he just got cut. He just got defined for that film. He didn't put on weight or anything like that.
Yeah.
He just got defined for it.
Sure.
And so the same thing in Snatch as well. Same thing because he.
Oh, yeah, he's a boxer.
He's the boxer.
Yeah.
In Snatch.
He's the bare knuckle boxer.
Yeah.
You like dags?
What?
You like
Dags.
dags?
Dags.
So
Oh,
that's
you mean
weird
dogs?
because to me, okay, so this is way off like fitness inspiration. Ocean's 11, 12, 13, Ocean's 8, 9, 10.
Eight is the all female, and then Ocean's
Oh,
11, 12, and 13.
Yeah,
are the-
Ocean's 11, 12, and 13. Those movies are inspirational to me.
I just took down the Ocean's 13 poster.
No, you didn't.
I did.
Well, like just George Clooney, right? Like that man, like, I don't know. It's inspiring because he's like, look at all this stuff that I just put together.
Oh.
You son of a bitch, I'm in. Right?
Okay, inspiring. And
Yeah.
I had this moment this morning, okay?
Sure.
I was standing with my backpack at the door saying goodbye to the kids.
Right.
Walking Tall, the Rock remake.
I've never seen that.
It was like when it was one of his first.
I've never
new
seen
hits. You've never seen it?
No.
So Walking Tall was a remake. It was back in like the 70s, 80s or something.
Yeah,
like
with
that.
Bruce
So
Willis.
no, that's not Walking Tall.
Oh, that's Last Man Standing. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So,
My bad.
But Walking Tall and basically Army vet comes back home and corrupt sheriff kind of thing.
Oh, like Rambo.
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah.
But so he comes back, and I just remember the pinnacle scene in that movie, and I don't know why, but he's like, I think he's on a boat. He's like pulling into.
He's on a boat.
he's pulling in, and he's got like this huge like rucksack on, and he's just standing there like it's nothing, and it's just one of those things. And I sat there, I was holding my backpack today, and I was like, dang, this is really big. I feel like the Rock and Walking Tall.
Walking Tall.
Walking Tall. I feel like the Rock.
Sometimes
is
I
awesome.
feel like John Cena.
Oh, yeah.
You can't see me.
Talk about being built too. Except now he's making the family, children playing with fire movie. That was not good.
What's playing with? Oh,
He's-
no, it was cute.
Hey, the kids loved it. The
It's
kids
cute.
loved it.
Yeah, Zoe loved it.
kids
It's like
loved it.
it's adorable.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because Keegan-Michael Key's in that. And,
Yeah.
and
That
that
guy
makes
is
that
hilarious.
makes the movie
Hilarious.
like he's great. And John Leguizamo.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it was
He's
decent.
old now.
He is old.
Yeah.
I mean, he's old, and he's not inspiring.
No.
No, but okay, so let's put it back to where it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
Rocky 4.
Okay.
Rocky 4 is the most inspiring Rocky movie.
Tell me why.
The montage
Ooh. Okay.
played to Survivor's Burning Heart.
Okay.
Right? It's on my workout playlist, Survivor's Burning Heart, because I think of that movie. When he goes to Russia and he's in the log cabin training.
Yeah.
Right?
Running through the snow.
Yes, but then he does the leg lift.
Yeah.
And you see, like, he went from being, normal fit boxer guy to just this absolute monster of a tiny
He got
person.
ripped.
Yeah, because he's short. But man, he like a monster of a short individual. And it's crazy. That's my most inspiring sports movie.
Oh, okay.
To me, the montage in Rocky IV going back and forth between Drago and Rocky training, that's the one that gets me.
It's a good montage. It's a very good montage.
It's the montage.
Very good.
Because the other montages in the other Rocky films, like the one where he's driving, is not so great.
See, Rocky 3 is my favorite.
Oh, because of Dredrick Tatum. No, what's his name?
Mr. T.
But every time I see him, I think of The Simpsons' Dredrick Tatum because he played the boxing guy in Rocky 3.
That was based off of not Mr. T. That was based off of
Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, no, I know. But
okay.
anytime I think of the Rocky, the Rocky 3, I think of that because I don't remember his character name.
His character name.
In that movie.
Oh.
The guy he goes up against, right? Who's like, oh, I'm gonna get you.
Come on down and show you what a real man
looks
like.
Yeah, show you what a real man looks like, man.
Yeah.
Right? But every time I see that or someone mentions it, I think Dredrick Tatum from The Simpsons.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man, now I'm going to look it up because
What are you looking stuff up for? Come on.
My favorite.
Come on now.
But anyways.
If it's your favorite, you should know the character.
I know, I should. And
Dolph Lundgren as Ivan Drago.
The kids and I watched it 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago, we just watched it again.
Clubber Lang.
Clubber Lang, that's it.
Yeah, I did not
Clubber
look
Lang.
that up.
You didn't.
Verify.
You didn't.
Verify.
Clubber Lang, but his montage is kind of mixed in with the Rocky montage of Clubber Lang training.
Sure.
But then Rocky just kind of like winning crappy matches and everything, and then just being an absolute
the Italian
D-bag,
stallion.
being a D-bag through most of it. But that's just my favorite Rocky movie. I love that one.
But the most inspiring.
But the montage, I can agree. Rocky IV montage is just amazing because then you see like Drago getting the drugs,
injections and
the punch,
the
punch
special
meter.
stuff, and then Rocky's just out there in a log cabin, basically, just
chopping wood.
Yeah, and someone's chasing him in a car while he runs.
Yeah.
I mean, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. So that's the most inspiring movie to me.
Do you watch movies when you work out?
I used to.
Yeah.
But it was just because I was bored.
Yeah.
And I was on the treadmill for like 3 hours. Yep. So I was like, I'm just going to watch
Same thing.
Just going to watch The Office.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I watch those. Just watch movies while I'm running on the treadmill. Yeah. Because it's easier. It's boring because you're sitting in the basement. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Yeah. However, so yeah, it's easier, but it also affects your time.
Yeah.
So movies may be inspiring, but watching them while you're working out makes you slower.
Yeah.
It does.
Oh.
You should check it when check your times.
Yeah.
Don't look it up. No, check your time specifically. Yeah. You'll note. Like I noticed that when I was like watching The Office.
Yeah.
I would like purposefully be going the pace of whatever I was watching.
Oh, okay. Nice.
So if it's like a slow paced movie, and a lot of movies they have scenes that are slow paced, you just end up going that pace.
Huh? I had no idea.
Yeah. So another great inspiring film.
I'll look it up. Well, fitness-wise, I mean, those ones are the good ones right there. We, like you said, we watched Space Jam for that. Just for getting cut, like Michael Jordan in Space Jam, but he was in the prime. He was prime, but the
he
whole
actually
baseball,
wasn't. Remember? Didn't you watch The Last Dance?
Yeah, but he worked out all the time. Like it was like every night. He said everybody just gathered together and just played.
That's
the best
his thing.
Basketball
But that's his
ever.
thing, though, and that's why we were talking about that before. Like you can't be like Mike unless you're willing to pretty much give up your whole life. To do that.
Yeah.
Right? You've got to be willing. So anytime you get jealous of like football players or basketball players and their money, remember though, they are giving up their life.
So
except for Plaxico Burress.
Patrick Mahomes.
And Tom Brady.
Patrick Mahomes just signed $500 million and
was it? I thought it was 111 million.
No, it's like 500 million over like the 10 years.
Oh yeah.
But it's only guaranteed like 100 and whatever.
But I mean he's going to be their quarterback.
Yeah,
he's their guy.
But the whole thing of the restrictions, I read a little clip of what he said to someone, and he's like, yeah, basketball's out. I can't do this. I can't do this. I can't do this. Literally, my life is video games and football. Yeah. He has all the money in the world. He will have all the money in the world.
But he can't go do anything.
He can't do anything.
Yeah, like you ever watch Ballers?
Yeah.
Right?
I saw a couple of
like The Rock. Yeah. Like Ballers.
Yeah.
It's a big thing because they want to go do stuff.
Yeah.
Like there's this one the character name is Vernon Davis, right? He's a football player, right? And he hurts himself like skateboarding or something stupid.
Yeah.
And he gets in so much trouble. Like the team's going to drop him for being so irresponsible.
Yeah.
And it's like, that would suck.
Where there was, I remember Bear Grylls. He had his little Survivor show.
Yeah.
And he
ate bear poop.
Well, yeah, but I guess probably. I don't know.
I'm a little thirsty. Better drink my own piss.
He had a quarterback on, and they were like killing an alligator or something. He was talking about
what?
Yeah, they were talking about
why are they killing an alligator?
I don't know. I didn't watch it. I just heard this interview.
Yeah,
and they were like killing an alligator, and who was it? Was one?
Was it a meth alligator?
I have no idea. And like the way to kill an alligator or something.
You have to jump on its back.
He was analyzing like some movies. It's the big thing on YouTube right now. They analyze movies. Experts analyze.
Oh, sure,
movies. So
okay.
He was analyzing like Crocodile Dundee or something like that, and he was talking about how they were doing.
You jump on their back and you close their mouth,
and you jamming this knife in the back of their neck, and he had like some quarterback on there with him, and the quarterback like had the knife in there, and he's like, "You got to jam it in." I was hitting this with this rock and everything.
Yeah.
And the quarterback was like, "Yeah, if you had hit my thumb and broken my thumb, like I would have been in so much trouble. It's insured for this much money and everything."
Oh my gosh.
And he's like, and they didn't know I was doing this. So it's
whoa.
All the money in the world, you can't do anything.
You can't do anything. You're
stuck.
stuck.
Do anything at all.
You're stuck. So whenever you get discouraged, so like some people, so like movies are inspiring. Like the Rocky IV montage is very inspiring.
Yeah.
However, it can be discouraging.
How so?
Like Patrick Swayze's body in Point Break, or looking at Brad Pitt, it can be discouraging because you're like, I can never look like that.
I'm never gonna look like that. But then there's hope.
But then there's hope. Yeah, there's steroids and
Well,
HGH.
Let's talk about
Testosterone Rad 140.
Stallone talks about how he takes HGH.
He does.
'cause he's old.
He rubs it because he's old.
Yeah.
He needs it.
Yep.
Yeah, and I mean that makes total sense.
Okay, well, keep on referencing The Office. Let's talk. Let's talk about The Office. Let's
Okay.
talk about Mr. Krasinski.
Oh my God! Now
Let's talk about his transformation.
Yes.
Inspiring.
He went from Colin essentially. Let's put it in perspective.
Not ripped.
Nope, just skinny guy, not really in shape, can run, but that's pretty much it, right? Yeah. He went from that to
Jack Ryan.
13 hours. No.
Oh, yeah,
13 hours.
Yes. 13 hours.
And oh my.
He showed up in that movie and you were not expecting
You were not expecting that.
At
you
all.
were not expecting it. It's like, okay, hang on. This is Jimothy?
Right?
Like, wait. No. Chris Pratt.
Chris Pratt.
For Black Hawk Down. Oh, no, not Black Hawk Down.
No. The
know.
Osama bin Laden one.
Yeah. I thought it was Black Hawk Down, but it's
No.
not. It's the other one.
Starts at the very
Zero
30.
Zero Dark 30.
Zero
Dark 30. So they even show that like as inspiration for people, right? They show Chris Pratt and who he was, like on Parks and Rec, and then him doing Zero Dark 30. And the dude is like, it's 100% different.
And he's just stayed
because
with that
he
now.
was a fat guy. Like he was me.
Yeah,
he was a fat guy.
Yeah.
And he turned that around. But you have to remember, like, yes, it can be inspirational. However, you got to remember that they've got a ton of money and they've got a ton of time.
And they've got time.
They've got time.
They're not working a 9 to 5 when they're doing all
They're
of
not.
that
No,
all.
they're not. Not at all. Their 9 to 5 is that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, that's the way to put it.
Yeah. You get
like,
paid to
they get paid to
shape.
get into shape.
Yeah, because we talked about it. I forget his name now, but
Homer Simpson, when he did the movie when he was going to be Radioactive Man, right? Like, I mean,
the guy from My Name Is Earl and Mallrats, the big fat guy.
Jason Lee? No,
not Jason Lee. We
oh.
talked about that like the very first or second.
Oh yeah, the
episode.
guy that's in American History X, and yeah, he's
and
got a weird name. I can't remember his name. He's always the fat guy. Butterfly Effect. He's always the fat guy.
But now he's all ripped and everything. Who plays John Jonah Jameson? In the Spider-Man movies, he's old and he's ripped.
He got jacked for Whiplash.
Yeah, he got jacked.
He did.
I forget his name. I know.
R.J. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons.
J.K. Simmons. That's him.
And he's old.
Yeah, he's old,
like
but
in his 60s.
but he's able to do it because they're getting paid to do
That's
that.
true.
Like, you got to think, like, it can be discouraging, and it's something that I deal with.
Yeah.
Right. That's why I ate 800 calories, 900 calories yesterday, and felt like absolute garbage.
Yeah.
Because on the one hand, it's inspiring, and on the other hand, it's like, well, crap.
Yeah.
And so it can cause things. It can cause eating disorders and stuff like that. So you can't look at that stuff all the time.
Yeah.
You got to put it in perspective. You got to put it in perspective. That's all there is to it. Like, okay, so let's put someone very specifically in perspective.
Okay.
Batman.
Ooh.
Now,
Okay.
which Batman?
It's like, which iteration of Batman?
Which Batman?
Are you talking about Christian Bale?
I am not.
Ooh, okay.
Because he is not a good example.
He's not. He's weight fluctuation.
Yes,
That's
that's
terrible.
his thing. He will gain like 100 pounds, and then remember the Machinist?
I know. He dropped down to like $1.25 or something.
Like he was bad. Like he looked bad.
Yeah.
So he's not a good example. However, a great example is Ben Affleck.
Okay.
Batfleck, great example.
Yeah.
Right? Because, the previous iterations of Batman, you've got, Adam West, who was just a normal dude, pretty
Yeah,
much.
wasn't
And then you got
Batman.
Michael Keaton, who was just a normal dude, because that was the 80s.
Yeah, he was a comedian. They didn't do
Yeah,
anything.
it's friggin' Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
Right? And then you've got, and then after Michael Keaton, you've got George Clooney. Or no, Val Kilmer
Val
first.
Kilmer first.
But he was already in shape. He was
Yeah.
already pretty, right?
Yeah.
And then George Clooney, who just was himself.
Yeah. I don't
Right?
know.
But then after that, you got Christian Bale. Now,
Yeah.
Christian Bale was like 190 pounds, 5'10",
Yeah.
right? Like he was not the definition of what you think of Batman,
Mm-hmm.
right? He was kind of thin, kind of not. He was Bat-like, but not Batman-like.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And so the Christian Bale movies were excellent, but he isn't a good example because he would gain and lose. Like for Batman Begins, he gained like 60 pounds.
Yeah.
But by the time The Dark Knight Rises comes out, he's back down to like 190.
Yeah.
Right? Like it was just all over the place. Batfleck is a great example because this is a man who struggles.
Yeah.
And you can tell,
Yeah.
right? He got beefed up.
Yeah, he did. Too much in some ways.
Actually, no, because that was
Weird. He looked weird.
You've seen The Dark Knight, the comic books?
Yes.
That's what he's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
They were basing it off of that one.
His shoulders got too much.
But anyways, so we're not going to get into that. However, he's a great example because if you look at Ben Affleck, he's not a normal fit actor,
Yeah.
right? Maybe back in the day, but now he's kind of chunky.
Yeah.
Right? He's a big boy.
Yep.
Right? And you see it all the time, right? People like he's just a big guy. And what he did was he took the normal route to Batman.
Yeah.
He just started working out.
Yeah.
He didn't spend his 9 to 5 working out. And that's why when that movie was over and he was done being Batman, he kind of got right back into being big. Because if
Yeah.
you look at some of the movies he's in now, he's big again.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, he's chonky right now.
He's chunky. And that's okay.
Yeah.
Like that's what I'm trying to say, right? Is that's why he's a great example. Because you can tell he's someone who doesn't do the workout from 9 to 5 to make sure that we fit this bill.
Yeah.
He's the okay, well, I will get bigger because that's what you guys want to see. And then I'm going to be a normal person again.
Yeah.
He's a normal person,
Yeah.
right? And that's what you got to look at. You got to look at those guys that are normal.
Yeah.
Like Jonah Hill.
Yeah.
Jonah Hill's weight is up and down and up and down and up and down,
Yeah.
right? Because he crash diets. He's one of those guys that feels self-conscious about it, goes way too extreme, can't maintain it.
Yeah.
So you want to be able to
back.
maintain.
Yeah.
So going too crazy one way or the other, you're unable to maintain that.
So just imagine that you are signed up to be Batman and you are going to play the role
Which
for
might
life.
happen. Look at me.
The role for life.
Yeah.
And just keep maintaining that. Okay.
Right.
We got to talk about the final thing I'm going to say.
Yeah.
Is the most is cringeworthy but inspiring.
Oh my gosh. Bring it on. Yeah, let's get some of that cringe, baby.
Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger, handshake.
Do it. Yeah. Predator 1.
They're not even shaking hands. It's just them.
They're them like
Flexing.
air. It's like air
arm
arm
wrestling.
wrestling. Yes.
For no reason.
No, I mean but that was Predator 1, and you see both of those dudes, and they do that, and you're like, oh my god.
Jesse the Body Ventura's in that movie. Those guys are all ripped.
They're all crazy.
Which they couldn't maintain at all.
They
If they
couldn't.
were doing what they were like.
Well,
their-
no,
their
Arnie
job.
has maintained.
No,
for,
no, no. I'm just saying in the.
But
the-
if they were doing
the
real
movie
life
thing,
real life work. If
Yeah.
I mean, and that's what we need to get across. Like fattest guys in the room. Hashtag Fat Lives Matter. All right. Fattest guys in the room. Hashtag Fat Lives Matter. The biggest thing about it is that you want to maintain it.
yeah.
So you
That's
can't
it.
go crazy one way or the other. Because even the big bodybuilder dudes, like, okay, so Fight Club. You brought up Fight Club earlier.
Mm-hmm.
My name is.
I don't remember.
Oh my God! Really?
I don't remember.
Really?
I don't.
Come on.
I'm drawing a blank.
But it was played.
I'm thinking his name is.
You're thinking of Meatloaf. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm thinking his
so
name
in
is
Robert Paulson. Okay.
Yeah,
My
yes.
name is Robert Paulson.
That's it. Yeah.
Okay. He talks about how he was this big dude, right? And now he's got big man boobies.
He's got man boobs.
Right? And the reason for that is because, they go into it. Because he went too extreme, started taking steroids, stuff like that. It messed him up.
Yep.
It messed him up. So whenever you're thinking about, oh yeah, I want to get all ripped out like I did yesterday, right? I'm just gonna not eat. I'm gonna not eat. I'll be fine. I'll be fine.
It'll be good.
No, you can't do that.
Well,
It's gonna hurt you. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Yeah.
But yeah. So
anyways, that Carl Weathers, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
the handshake,
It's so great.
just
The
the handshake.
The arm
What's
wrestling.
another good? I mean, that one's iconic. Though.
Yeah, we didn't even talk about Carl Weathers being in the Rocky movies.
In Rocky, yeah,
And even
because
then, that guy's good.
but you can't tell really.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like Carl Weathers, like think of not Billy Madison, Happy Gilmore. Carl Weathers is in that, and he does not look like that
At all.
Yes.
He is not. He's just.
But there's a reason for that, because when he was younger, he did it. But once it starts to affect his health, because it's that day in, day out, looking like that.
Yeah.
Right? Once he got older, it's like, okay, this is not worth it.
That's right.
Right? Like, this is just not worth it. Like Hugh Jackman, for instance. Mm-hmm. You look at Hugh Jackman, 4 or 5 years ago for Logan. Right? Or 2 or 3 years ago for Logan. I don't know. Yeah. And the dude is massive. You look at him now, you will go watch Bad Education.
Yeah.
He's very thin, very normal.
Yep.
Right? Because even they know that that's not sustainable.
That's right. That's right.
The only person it's sustainable for is who's it for? Who is it? Come on, Colin. Read my mind. Read my mind.
I don't know.
Ryan Reynolds.
Right. I was going to say. We already talked about you, Ryan.
But see, that's a genetic thing. Like Chris Hemsworth. I told you that before.
Yeah.
You will never look like Chris
exactly.
Hemsworth.
Yeah.
Right, Ryan Reynolds.
Jim Caviezel or whoever.
Jim Caviezel.
Caviezel. Batman. Or
it's Henry
Superman.
Cavill.
Oh,
What is wrong with you?
Oh, Jim Caviezel is the
Jesus. Jim Caviezel is Jesus.
Yeah. That one. That guy. Not that guy. Henry
Cavill.
Yeah. That dude is big, and he's having to stay big, especially because of being in The Witcher. But when he was doing Superman, they took his shirt off just for specific scenes, just so you could see.
But see,
how
then
ripped that guy is.
in Justice League, though,
Yeah.
because he was getting ready for another movie,
Yeah.
he's not like
It's
that.
not like that at all.
He's not like that at all. So you just remember out there, folks, yes, movies are inspiring. My number one, what's your number one? What you haven't given me your number one inspiring movie.
Rocky 3. I
That's
love
not
Rocky.
true.
I love Rocky.
There's
It's
no
the
way
first thing
that's
that pops
true.
in my head right
Okay,
now.
so Rocky 4 is mine. Also, that movie Warrior, the MMA
Oh
one.
yeah, the MMA one. That was really good.
Yeah, Tom Hardy's another great example of
Fluctuation. He's messed
Fluctuation.
up his body. He
he
said
has.
he's never doing it again.
Yeah, because
Not anymore.
look at him in Capone,
Yeah.
right? The newest one.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, and he can't. And that's the thing. Like, you're not. Well, it's like Christian Bale again. Dick Cheney, when he played Dick Cheney in Vice.
Yeah.
He's huge.
Yeah,
He's huge.
That's real.
That's real. But anyways, so most inspiring movie is Rocky 3. Really? That's what you're sticking with?
I don't know. That's the first thing that popped in
Come
my head.
on.
I don't know. Now I got to think.
Yeah,
I just
come on,
think of
just
what
give
my
it a call.
favorite movies are.
We're over time anyway. No one's still listening but Shelby.
That's right.
Because she's perfect.
Oh, is she?
She really is.
Most inspiring movie in the fitness category. I'm gonna say Fight Club. I love it.
Really?
I love it. I love Fight Club.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. You know you can swallow a pint of blood before you get sick.
That's what I heard. Well, but I think in the end, be inspired, but just know that none of that's
Be
real.
inspired.
None of that's real.
Be inspired. Yes. Use Rocky IV's montage to help you get in shape.
And then just stay in shape.
But remember that those Patrick Swayze's body in Point Break circa 1994. I just remembered.
Oh, is it?
I'm pretty sure it's 94.
I'm look it up after.
Yeah, look it up after. We'll see if I'm right.
Yeah.
But his fitness level is not possible without cocaine,
Yeah.
right? And then think Rocky, Sylvester Stallone. That is his life.
Yeah.
You got a life to live.
Yeah.
That's not your life. And unless you want to make it your life, don't even try. Just try to get in shape. Trying to be better.
So reach out. We're always here to help inspire.
We're always listening.
And talk about movies and music and Stuff
and whatever.
that,
Yeah.
stuff that
Today
inspires
we
us.
just want to be lighter. You know, like just a little light,
exactly.
a little light conversation. You know what I
Exactly.
mean?
All right. Well, I'm Colin.
And I'm Josh.
We are the fattest guys in the room.
I'm the fat guy in the room.
Okay, well, I'm going to say I am the
Oh, you
not
can't
fattest
because I didn't
guy.
say fattest. I
am
said I'm
not.
the fat guy.
I am not
Fat guy.
the fat guy.
Fat guy in a little coat.